Hey class, this is just a quick video on how to do homework. On the first one, for page 44, it's asking for a translation. I showed A in class, but what we're going to do is we're going to pay attention to what this says here. It says, what are the coordinates of A, B, and C after a translation? So we know we're going to translate, which means to slide. And we are going to slide right 4 units, and we are going to go up a unit. I'm going to try to circle it, okay? So I'm going to start at my original point, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because I went to the right 4, and up 1, and that's my new point, and that's your A. Don't forget to put your prime to show that it's your new image, okay? Same thing for B. I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, and 1 up. That's my B. I'm trying to write it for you. Okay, so just remember, write your rule out. You wrote that in notes today. We will practice translation a little more tomorrow. Now, this one is something we did a lot in today, and that's reflecting. We are going to do a reflection, and a few things that we need to know is that what our transformation is. Since we know it is reflection, it is the x-axis, and we want to make sure it's the y-axis, and we want to make sure we're changing the sign of the x. In this case, we're looking here, we're going over the y-axis, and we're going to count how many spaces. 1, 2, 3 from the y. I'm going to do this backwards. 1, 2, 3. From the y-axis. It needs to be the same distance. One thing I talked about was the coordinate. Right here, where it says -3. Well, we know if we're flipping over on the y, the x changes from -3 to now +3. That's what can help us. E, I'm going to get a lot of questions on E. If we're reflecting over the y, you're still going this way. If our x is +5, well, our x is going to be -5, okay? I'll leave F for you, but I want to make sure you have a better understanding of how we use the coordinates and the grid for reflection. Rotation. So now rotation's a little difficult on the computer for me, so I will show this in class. Please put a little star right here on this number. That will let me know when I came by you saw the video and you were trying to get homework help since you didn't know how to do it. So again, put a star so that way you'll still get credit, and I'll show it in class. For this one, I gotta take it out of the, okay, so now I have my shape right. Now I'm gonna see what transformation. Okay, sorry about that, I was having trouble. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna see what transformations are gonna get shape A to shape B. In this case, am I gonna translate, which means slide? Am I gonna reflect, which means flip? Or rotate, okay? Am I rotating counter or clockwise? And again, I said I can flip or I can slide. So for me, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the way my shape is looking. In this case, I can see my shape is turned on its side. So I'm going to rotate. And for me, I wouldn't even call this a whole 90 degrees. I would say it's about 60 since we've been using 60. And I'm going to translate up and to the left, and it should match up. Mine is slightly bigger, but that is how you do that one. And for this one right here, all you're doing is reflecting. One thing that you can do is just count the spaces. This point is right here, so I'm going to mark a little point right here. And then I count 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're using patty paper, it's real easy. So I'm just going to keep matching up, and I will draw the reflection. Mine's going to look a little sloppy. Oops, it's hard to write with this. Let me straighten this up. Okay, So yours will look a little bit better, but just showing that this point right here is matching up with this point here. Hope this homework tutorial helps, and I'll see you tomorrow.